Hey girls, if you're like me and you're trans and you are taking hormones, also known as HRT, you also know that it's magic. It does all of this wonderful stuff. It helps your skin, it helps your hair, it helps your psychological profile, it allows your mental and emotional capacity. One of my favorite things is how the smells change. So, aside from that, it is magic. And maybe even better than even that was how it made me feel like I moved 5 years back in time and age. Um, and those are all absolutely wonderful things. HRT is magic. But, and there always is a but. Why does it work that way? But there is a but. And what is it? Is it takes forever. I don't know about you, but when I started hormones, I was expecting this and it didn't happen. HRT works in the background, which means that you can do all the other stuff that you want to do while it works in the background. Um, it is one of the best and one of the most painful things at the beginning of transition. Why? Because honestly, you start this transition and you just want everything right away. And then quickly you realize that you better pack your patience, as they say. You know, one of the most common terms in trans spaces is YMMV, which means your mileage may vary. Succinctly put, it means that if you start transitioning earlier, usually that also means you'll get better results from HRT. And if you start later in life, it also conversely means that your results won't be as good from HRT. And I mean, it kind of makes sense in a roundabout way. When you're younger, you get better cell division, you get better this, you get better that, you're just luckier all over the place. You're just not as smart. Not that I've learned anything in my 49 years. Well, anyways, so HRT, it does this work in the background. And you're hopeful. You're like, I wonder what it's going to get me. Some girls I've seen get huge tits. Some girls get nothing. Some girls get seemingly curves out of nowhere. Some girls get nothing. And it really just depends. So much of it is genetic. If you're on your mom's side, you had a busty family, then the chances that you're going to get busty as well are pretty good. Will it ever be as good? You don't know. Honestly, it's one of those things. It's kind of like playing the lottery, and you never know what's going to happen. You know, the average person loses about 2 inches, I think, at least from my experiences. I lost half an inch in height. Most people lose a size of their foot in their foot. I lost nothing. Most people's hands shrink a little bit. I lost nothing. I am still 6'2". I think I might have been 6'2.5", and now I'm 6'2". So what does this all mean? Generally, this means you can't predict what HRT will do for you. And so, just like with puberty, you want to reach your maximum potential. You want to do the best for you especially while you're in puberty or the second puberty for many of us, but so much so that you want to reach the potential of what can be and then work and bust your ass to make sure you get all the other things. So, for example, if you are not one of those people who got a badonkadonk from HRT, guess what? You can still have it. It just means you have to work for it, just like all the cis girls out there that have to work for it. You know, it's one of those things. I only recently got stretch marks on my butt, so I'm very happy about that because it means that I've actually got some back now, and that's something I spent my entire life not having, even though I wanted it. And so, what does this mean for you? What can you do to make sure that you're going to get the best results? HRT, of course. Get yourself to goal, of course. Do all of those things. Get the best medical advice you can. If you can afford surgeries and you want to go that route, go for it. But honestly, one of the best ways of doing this is the diet. If your diet is on point, amazing. If your diet is on point, you're going to get the best results. Best skin, best hair, best body if your diet is working for you, which means stay away from the processed foods. It means doing everything you can, getting that protein in, having a well-balanced diet. Drink lots of water. And probably my absolute number one favorite thing for you to do is work out. Go to the gym, resistance training, do that cardio, build the body that you want, and let HRT do its work in the background. That's all. Thanks, guys. Bye.